We have a rhombus here, and each side of the rhombus is equal to each other. That's why 6y is equal to 48. Dividing each side by 6, y is equal to 8. Since these are all equal to each other, and the big one is square, what we have is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller squares. They're asking us about the squares, not the rectangles, so we have a big one out here. That's why we have 5 squares. We have a square here, so 3y is 90 degrees and y is equal to 30 degrees. Since this is a square, this angle must be equal to this angle too, so this is also 2x. That means that 4x is equal to 92 and x is equal to 90 over 4, that is 22.5. What they are asking to us is y minus x, that is 30 minus 22.5, which is equal to 7.5 degrees. Angles facing each other in a rhombus must be equal to each other. So 2x must be equal to 68 and x is equal to 34 degrees. So we have a parallelogram here. AE is equal to EC and DB is equal to EB. DE is equal to EB, and we know that AC is equal to 14, therefore AE is equal to 7. And we know that DB is equal to 12, therefore BE is half of it, that is equal to 6. What they are asking to us is 2 times 7 minus 6, and this is equal to 14 minus 6, which is equal to 8. We have a rectangle here, that's why parallel sides must be equal to each other. So 6x plus 6 must be equal to 42. 6x is equal to 42 minus 6, that is 36. When I divide by 6, x is equal to 6. I'm going to value it as 2 times 6 minus, let's find y now. 5y plus 5 must be equal to 30. So 5y must be equal to 30 minus 5, that is 25. When I divide each side by 5, y is equal to 5. So what I am looking for is, this was 6, this is 5, 3 times 5, and this is equal to 12 minus 15, that's equal to, I'm going to add these up. 12 plus 15, and this is equal to 27. We have a rectangle here, so the perimeter of this rectangle is equal to 2 times the sum of the sides, which is equal to 10 plus 8. This makes 18 times 2, that is 36. Let's see the square now, and the perimeter of the square is equal to 4 times a side, that is equal to 36. So the ratio that I am looking for is 36 over 36, that's 1. The perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 2 times the sum of the sides, and the perimeter of the square is equal to 4 times a side. So what we have here is 2a plus 2b, and what we have here is 4a. When we sum these up, 2a plus 2b plus 4a is equal to 68. So what we have is actually 6a plus 2b is equal to 68. When I divide each side by 2, what I have is 3a plus b here, and this will be equal to 68 over 2, that is 34. This is what they are asking to me, so the answer is 34. We have a square here, therefore the diagonals have the same length, equal length. So DB is equal to AC. DB or BD is equal to AC. And E here is the midpoint of AC. So if AE is equal to 12, EC must be equal to 12 too. And AC will be equal to then 12 plus 12, which will be equal to 24. We have a rhombus here, so each side is equal to each other. All these sides are equal to each other. And point E here is the midpoint of BD and AE. Therefore, AC is equal to 24. And this means that AE is equal to half of it, which is equal to 12. BD is equal to 10 centimeters. So BE is equal to half of it, which is equal to 5. Now we see that there is a right triangle here, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So AB, that AB's square that we are looking for, is equal to the square of BE plus the square of AE. And that is equal to 5 square plus 12 square, which is equal to 25 plus 144. So AB squared this is equal to 169. When I take the square root of both sides, AB is equal to the square root of 169, that is equal to 13 centimeters. Solving two questions in a row now. The perimeter of this rectangle, of all rectangles, is equal to twice the sum of their sides, and what we have here is 2m plus 3 plus 3. That makes 2m plus 6 here, so what we have is 4m plus 6 times 2. Let me do it correctly, let me do it slowly. This is going to be equal to 2 times 2m plus 6, and this is equal to 4m plus 12. How about the area? The area is the multiplication of two sides, which is equal to 3 times 2m plus 3, and this is equal to 6m plus 9. This is the answer to the question number 11. This is the answer to the question number 12.